Hello, my name is Anthony Tordella, and I'm an MBA student at Robert Morris University. Today we'll be covering GroupM India, the human dimension of digital transformation. Before we get into the case study, we must understand what digital maturity is. The definition of digital maturity is how organizations systematically prepare to adapt consistently to ongoing digital change. There are 5 key approaches to digital maturity. Implementing systemic changes in how they organize and develop workforces, spur workplace innovation, and cultivate digitally minded cultures and experiences. Change is continuous and must be built into the culture. Playing the long game. This is probably looking at 5 to 10 years into the future rather than 3 or less. Scaling small digital experiments into enterprise-wide initiatives that have business impact. If small experiments and failures are encouraged, then it will allow larger innovations to emerge and push the company further along its digital journey. Becoming talent magnets. Talented individuals are more likely to leave if they are not feeling like they are developing their skills. This could mean creating an entire environment where top talent can learn the skills to grow in their career. Securing leaders with the vision necessary to lead a digital strategy and a willingness to commit resources to achieve this vision. Managers who are willing to invest in a digital strategy will be able to convey their ambition to their reports as well as source the talent needed. So, is GroupM India digitally maturing? Since they are entrenched in traditional media but not growing in digital space, GroupM is not currently looking into systemic change. Looking at playing the long game, the majority of revenue comes from TV and newspapers, even though digital advertising is growing at double digits. The lack of progress in the digital category means that GroupM is not looking very far ahead. Because of the lack of investments in the long game, there are no small digital experiments for the company to use. This also leads to a lack of digital talent around the company. Many of the new hires were only staying 2 to 3 years and then leaving for more digitally capable companies. The lack of focus on digital also meant that there was a lack of digital leaders at GroupM to make these necessary changes. Our conclusion is that GroupM is not reaching digital maturity and must quickly move to close the gaps with other organizations. Addressing the people gap may be viewed as the most important, and GroupM was experiencing a high attrition rate of digital talent who are primarily leaving for career development in smaller companies. I recommend a 2-pronged initiative to fix this issue. First is to recruit a digital leader from outside the company to spearhead the initiative. This will inject new thinking into the leadership team, as well as experience in the field that is not among the current leaders. Second is to make the organization team-based and more fluid. Breaking down barriers and old ways of doing things is difficult, but it's important that those barriers do not block new advancements or ways of doing things. Addressing the issue of products is pretty simple. GroupM India has a strong portfolio of traditional media, but when clients asked about their digital offerings, they could not offer much. The third initiative is to focus where the domain expertise meets digital expertise. This can be done by having the newly hired digital leader meet with other managers to discuss how going digital can help them continue to grow. Meetings should be frequent, and especially at the beginning, and monitored for continued progress. GroupM was the largest media agency network. Their clients were the top of their industries. They dominated in traditional media, but saw they were being overlooked for digital purchases. They had become stagnant at the top, but were not looking for new small clients and not providing new offerings to their current clients. So Initiative 4 will be to communicate with the board, investors, media, employees, and clients about the changes going on inside the company, and will bring new relationships as well as strengthen old ones. And lastly, we'll address the partnership gap. We have stated previously how there was little digital knowledge inside GroupM. So recommendations on mobile was difficult. GroupM was looking into partnerships to gain knowledge and experience. That is where Initiative 5 is to establish a clear foundation with a new partner. It is important for the motivations of the new partners to be understood so that communication can flow easily, leading to a successful partnership. Thank you for watching. These are my references, and have a nice day.